since the last year, I backed down from anything God has called me to do. I don't want nothing that God got for you. And you shouldn't want nothing that God got for me. But I do want everything that's mine. Killing me won't crown you. And if you block me from getting it, that don't mean God gonna give it to you. What God got for me is for me. And what God got for you is for you. I don't want your stuff. You should want my stuff. Sometimes God don't show up on time because it ain't enough people present. Your breakthrough just ain't for you. I need your mama them, your cousin them, your haters, and your exes to see what I do for you in this season. But God told me to tell you, get ready, because He about to make an entrance. Just because we close personally don't mean you're supposed to walk with me in my assignment. No, you here for me. You not here for this. And the problem with some of y'all is you trying to date your assignment. You trying to do business with people you should be chilling with, and chilling with people you should do business. I'm preaching whether y'all receive it or not. Because sometimes your close friends can't be who you are on your assignment with. You ain't got to say congratulations to me in 2025. You can look at me and say, I see you, I see you. You ain't gotta like me, you ain't gotta hang with me, you ain't gotta kick it with me, you ain't gotta call me, you won't unfollow me, because you know if you unfollow me, you gonna miss something. So how about you just accept the fact that I am the proof? Because where you find me sometimes dictates how you treat me. And certain people found you at your lowest. Certain people found you at your brokest. Certain people found you at your most confused. And the reason they are frustrated with you currently is because you are no longer acting like where they found you. You don't ask me to help you, then I end up more excited about it than you. Now I'm having to push you. No, if you're not gonna be serious about you, I'm not gonna be serious about you, because I'm expensive. Some of your relationships aren't as bad as they seem. You just so emotionally delusional, and you always in your feelings, that even when they try to be honest, you take it like a shot, because you never healed from the last fool you was with. If I love you, that means I got the right to offend you. If I love you, that means I got the right to be honest with you. But you gotta have emotional intelligence. There are doors that are getting ready to open in your life, and you getting ready to celebrate in a way that you've never seen. Listen to me, but you gotta realize there are some folks who are only clapping for the version of you they can control. God will often come low before He lifts you high. Sometimes God shows up in a way you don't expect, to see if you will stand on the word or get caught up in the representation. Whenever you fight who God got His hand on, that's like you picking a fight with God. That's why 7 folk better think twice before they put their mouth on you. Because when you mess with me, you messing with my God. That's why the scripture says no weapon. That's why you got to do an inventory of your circle. You can't be an ex-spectator walking around with spectators. See, in every circle, you got a family called taters. You got the spectators, you got the procrastinators, but then you got the ex-spectators. This group waiting on God to do it all. That group ain't gonna do nothing. They just sit around and be messy. But then it's a certain group of us who wake up every day like, today might be the day. That's why you gotta stop begging people to be a blessing to them. Let them be miserable and wait on who they thought was gonna show up. This is why you got friends now who you never thought you would be friends with. And the folk you thought you would be tight with, you don't even talk to, because God will sometimes use people that you didn't see coming to be a blessing to your life. I don't know how to not do too much. Wherever I go, you gonna feel my presence. You acting like you run this place. I will one day, so I might as well walk in it right now. See, because some of the biggest detractors to your faith ain't your haters. It's actually the people who love you. Oh, I'm getting ready to do so-and-so, so-and-so. If I was you, I would slow down. Not because they hating on you. They just don't want to see you hurt. I'm one of the most nicest people you'll ever meet in your life. I will give you the shirt off my back. But after so many games, you start side-eyeing people. Then they say stuff about you like you difficult. I'd rather be hard to deal with than easy to play. Some of y'all saying stuff like, you don't talk to me. They do, but they stopped. Because when they were honest, you were so emotional that you would kill them because you didn't like how it made you feel instead of understanding what they were actually trying to say. Jesus cursed this fig tree because it was not fulfilling its purpose. I'm starving because you won't be what I created you to be. So I have a question. Who's starving in your life because you won't become? No, you got the bag. You got the expensive bag. You got the jewelry. You got the tennis shoes. But who's actually being fruitful? I don't have time for an immature circle because an immature circle ain't nothing but squares. I need some people who can say, you know what, if this is what you need from me, you can count on, because everybody you count, you can't count on. I know you got my back, but can you handle my attack? See, because sometimes the devil attacks the people who in the know. If he want to get to me, he'll get to you. So sometimes I got to hold what God's doing for me. Not because I don't trust you, but because I love you enough to know that if God tore your house up, you would give me up. Some of y'all get a bad rep and you a good person. They say stuff about you like, well, you got to watch them. They got a nasty attitude. They difficult to deal with. It's not that I'm difficult and I don't have a nasty attitude, but I did not go through all of that to get to where I am. For you to play me like I'm not who I am. You remember American Gangster? Remember when Frank Lucas, and in no way do I condone. Remember Frank was a boss, wasn't he? When did Frank get in trouble? When he put that jacket on. Remember Frank, nobody knew. The detective had Frank at the bottom of the organization. He walked past everybody. Everybody shook his hand. He got on his chinchilla coat with a chinchilla hat. Soon as he get home, what'd he do? Throw it in the fire. Because profession attracts inspection. I said like an old player told me, keep campaigning, you're gonna get elected. It's critical. No, you don't have to always show what you got. Sometimes you can move in silence. Why, PMJ? I'm running out of time. God will always inspect what men celebrate.